Gemini. Oh shit, we're not doing Gemini, we're doing Pisces. Sorry. Pisces. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I had Gemini on the brain. Are you dealing with a Gemini? Gemini. Alright, this is what you can expect for the week, what you don't see coming, and what Spirit has to say about it. What are you so concerned about? Nine of Swords. Yeah, trouble sleeping. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. Pisces, excuse me for the silence. I want to make sure I'm looking at something right here. All right, what the hell? So, Pisces, what you can expect for the week? I see somebody leaving. This could be a kid. The kid leaves or something. This could be somebody that has an accident in a car or something. They're really insecure too. This is a kid that could say they was driving. I don't know if they fell asleep at the wheel or they're going to tell you that they was just distracted. This person swears up and down they're telling you the truth. I swear to God, this is somebody that tells you all the time that they swear. But they can't look you in the eye or something? I don't know. You know, parents know their kids. They know when the kids are not telling the truth. There's something here about somebody using drugs or something. This could be somebody that's selling drugs too. Like a kid that's just gotten around the wrong crowd. You've noticed a big change in this child ever since they started hanging around this person. You don't like this person. You don't. You do not like this person. This person leaves. They go hang out with some other little friend. You've noticed a change in the child's behavior. You get worried when a kid leaves the house. You're afraid that the kid's gonna wreck the car. I feel like it's no secret you've been talking to others about your fears, your concerns. You've just noticed that this kid seems very distracted. I feel like you've voiced these concerns and you've told your children to choose their friends wisely. Somebody insists that someone is good. Like, this is a good, like, my friend is a really good kid. I'm a really good kid. Yeah. Um, mm-mm. I feel like somebody here, one of these kids could have money as well, and one of these other kids is jealous of the kid for the shit that they have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you got a kid here hanging up the wrong fucking friend group. You feel like the devil has invaded in your house somehow, or the devil has sat in on your kid, and that your kid is very focused on the material wealth of something. You're very upset, you're very concerned that this kid is going that they're going to fall subject into further foolery. You don't know how to intervene on this person. You don't. You're worried that they could go to jail. You're worried that this person will get robbed or schemed or scammed. You're worried about the deceptive nature that this child has become very deceptive. Very deceptive. They have started spending a lot more time alone. And they've started acting out, doing things, impulsive actions, not acting themselves. I think you've asked this kid about it. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Your sleep patterns are irregular. You can't look me in the eye. This kid is telling you, I'm focusing on whatever they're focusing on. Money. They're focusing on, they're giving you excuses. There's something here where I don't know if there was some type of, I feel like whoever the friend group is that they're hanging around, you hate these people. This friend group is petty, they're nosy, they're backhanded, they're critical, they're competitive. These are gossips. They're gossips. This is a jealous crowd that these people or that these kids are hanging around. They do shit that's humiliating, and they gossip non fucking stop. They are very focused on others, and that they covet others for what they have. They covet others for what they have. This is a kid that is always looking at the grass is always greener somewhere. I don't know what this car accident has to do with anything. I don't know if this is a kid that hasn't got a car yet and they're jealous of, other kids that do have a car or have a nicer car, because it's humiliating for them. I don't know if this person, one of these kids, wrecks their damn car and they lie about it because they got their eye on a nicer vehicle. I don't know if this is one of them kids that think they can go down to the city, buy themselves a very expensive car, and you know damn well this person got scammed. Or that whoever they're hanging around, you don't like this bunch. You feel like this group of kids that whoever this group of kids is that your child or your children are hanging around, you hate them, Oz. You hate them. They're extremely deceptive. And it's something about this could be their new boyfriend or girlfriend or something. They don't want to look you in the eye. something about if you do walk up to their car, you smell weed, or you just you don't like the way this person talks, you don't like the way they walk, you don't like the way they look, you don't like the way they suck their teeth, you don't like their eye rolls, you don't like if you hear them talking to their other little friend. No, something about the way they talk, you don't like it, like the slang they use. You don't trust this person in your house. You don't trust them around your belongings. No. You don't want them left alone in your house. You don't. Something could have come up missing out your house too. I don't know why I feel that so heavily, because I don't see theft here. But I do see somebody here really eyeing someone else's possessions. I just feel like you feel whoever this friend group is, or this one friend in particular, has really driven a wedge in your family. You feel like they're toxic as fuck. You feel like there's something to do with someone's targeting someone for money, for what they have. They're very focused on what someone has financially. You don't like it. You don't like it at all. You don't like the time somebody's spending with somebody. You don't. You're upset every time this person leaves the house with this person. You are most likely up late, worried sick about what's going on. I don't feel like I'm telling you anything you don't know. I feel like I'm just explaining your current situation, Pisces. But you don't like this. You don't like this person, and you don't like this people. Maybe I do feel like it's a child. One of your kids is hanging around somebody. If not, it could be like your spouse or something. Maybe one of their old friends came back in town or something. But most likely it's a child. Somebody, what you don't see coming. What is going on? Look at all these reversals. Yeah, honey, I'm sorry, but I feel like you've manifested your worst fears kind of in fruition here. Somebody here has been acting differently with you. What you don't see coming is somebody wants to take a weight off their shoulders here, and they kind of want to come clean with you about some type of sabotage that happened. Whoever this friend group was that they were working with, this person's very overwhelmed when they talk to you. They're very emotional, but they it's kind of funny. I don't mean to laugh, but here's what I see. What you don't see coming is I feel like something did happen in the little friend group. uh somebody here was kind of left out of the little friend group here. 10 of Wands in reverse. The burden is going off somebody's shoulders. This person wants to come clean with you about some deceptive stuff that, hey, I lied. This is what happened. I was working with these people, and this person is so overwhelmed when they tell you this story. Mad, this person, they're angry when they tell you the story. Definitely could have been a fight. Definitely a big, physical argument. Something about drugs or, yeah. I mean, I feel like this is a wish come true for you. This is an answered prayer for you. I feel like you can't help but smile as you hear this person rehearse this story. I mean, you already knew what was going on. You knew this person was lying. You knew that there was drugs and foul play going on here. You're just happy it wasn't worse than what it could have been. The divine here really protected your child because this child tells you a story of betrayal. And what are you going to do next? Like, well, what are we going to do? Unfortunately, you and I both know that this is just a lesson that this person has to learn in life about taking their eye off the prize. It's like, well, honey, you start over. I know you're holding a grudge, but there's paths. We all have choices in life that we have to make. And I know this person betrayed you. I know you're holding a grudge, but trust me, whatever you lost can be, we can get it back. This person's learning a valuable lesson. This person was probably carrying someone financially, to hang out in this little friend group or whatever they were doing. But eventually, the mask slips. I feel like there's a physical altercation here. There's drugs. There's devil in the details of this story. You're just happy that whatever altercation took place wasn't more severe. What action, the kid is then asking you, well, what action are, the kid's upset, the kid's holding a grudge, the kid feels betrayed. What action are we going to do, I think that part of you is extremely happy that this kid is telling the story, You knew, how when your kid brings somebody home, right off the bat which one of them is foul. And you can tell them, but they're going to do what they got their own lessons in life to learn. This is a kid that could have got something stolen from them, or a kid that did the old switcheroo on them, A fake friend. This is a fake, You knew that this kid was a snake. You knew it. You knew that the kid, when you saw him, that the kid come across as aggressive. Not someone that you would normally invite in your home. This is a kid that, is disrespectful. They're talking about some type of huge financial disaster. The child, your kid is telling you a story, a deceptive story about how these other children took advantage of them. They developed some sort of plot, some sort of scheme against your child, and the kid's coming clean about it, about this huge financial disaster. Your kid was dealing with these fake friends, You and I both know this is lessons that we just have to learn in life. This kid feels like it's the end of the world. But how long did you think this was going to, how long did you really think they were going to be able to keep this up? Revenge, vindictive. Yeah, the kid is holding a grudge. The kid is telling you about what happened. They're very overwhelmed, very emotional when they tell you about what happened with this friend group. Um, I feel like there was some type of foul play, robbery, switcheroo, theft, something they did, spreading your business and rumors. The kid is concerned because it's like, well, how are we going to, I feel like the kid's kind of coming to you like, well, what are we going to do about it? You know what I mean? I can't be seen as a weak punk. You know what I'm saying? You're tickled to death that this happened. But the kid is more worried about their reputation. They're more worried about rumors. It's like, oh my God, this is going to spread all over the school. This is going to spread everywhere. And there's a child here that wants revenge. What action are we going to take? Spreading your business. You and I both know this is a lesson that it's a rumor today. They're going to talk about you today. You'll be dropped tomorrow, You will get your 15 minutes of fame and it's going to be over. You didn't want these people inside. You felt some type of way about this person from Jump Street. You are elated. Please resist the urge to say I told you so. That's all I can say. I mean, out of my own advice, I would, you got anything else you want to tell me about these fake friends, these little snakes? Yeah, caught up in their lies in reverse. You knew that these people were full of shit when they walked in the door. These were some smooth talking liars too. Distractions, Yeah, these are the type of people here that you didn't want in your house. They didn't make eye contact. You couldn't trust a word they said. You did not, you were so scared to leave the room while these kids were in your house. I do feel like they're children. You were so scared to leave the room with these kids. You thought they would literally rob you blind. And you, I think you warned your child about it. I do think that there was some story that was told about how somebody became distracted, possibly driving a car or something. That's a lie. You knew that there was something amiss about it. Phone call, survey, or a text, distraction. It's in reverse. Somebody here lied about it. This has turned out to be there's distraction here. Two of Pentacles is in the reverse, but this is a lesson that we have to learn. You are just thankful that it's not worse. Don't turn your back on this person. Scammer, schemer. Yeah. This person, there's somebody here got schemed out of something. Somebody here does want revenge. They fear that their business is going to get spread all over town or school or whatever. How they got, schemed out of something. This kid's coming to you and they're asking you, like, what are we going to do about this? We can't just let this person get away with this. This person's relying on you to be their answered prayer. There's a part of you that wants to say, I told you, don't turn your back on this person. I told you they had red flags all over them. I told you that they was going to snake you. I told you that they was going to betray you. I told you. I told you they were full of shit. I told you. If this is about buying a car or something, this place of business, I told you don't buy anything. I told you if it looks too good to be true. There was somebody here that just fell in love with these people. And now this is just too much upkeep. It's too much. It's too much. This was a dream come true until they realized they were schemed. They were, this person wants revenge. It's like I told you, don't turn your back on these people. At the end of the day, you have to make your own decisions in life. But this kid is kind of like, well, what we gonna do, man? It's like, I don't know, fucking go online and write a review about them, That most likely is what, it's like, did you look up online? Did you look up their reputation online? Everything is online right now. I don't care if it's about a person or it's about a place of business. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this was a place of business that had good reviews. Like, you don't have to worry about nothing, No. Nope. This person, they are asking you for protection. Like, this is what happened, but they're kind of happy that they're finally telling you, but they want you to take action on their behalf. It's like, go get them, Dad. Go get them, Mom. You and I both know this is a lesson that they just got to learn. There's choices in life here. That's what you don't see coming. That's what you don't see coming. What's your advice or opinion about this, Spirit? Spirit's just talking about how somebody here is not on the same page. Somebody here is carrying a huge fucking grudge, Somebody here is really not good. Spirit's telling me that there's somebody here that's having a hard time getting over something, making forward movement. They're holding a grudge. Overall, you're a very blessed family. You got each other. There's love in the family. And we have our choices in life of what battle we're going to fight. Overall, you're very successful. You've got to pick and choose your battles when it comes to dealing with folks. Everything is out in the public eye right now. So any type of drama, any type of revenge, all that is subject to public ridicule. So you're kind of saying, it doesn't matter what you say. You're not on the same page with this person. They're holding a grudge. This person is going to have to pick their own path. Like, you got to pick and choose what battles in life you will fight. But overall, just understand that whatever you do will end up on social media. Something about not being on somebody's page, not being on the same page. Like, block this motherfucker if it's causing that much chaos and nuisance. Be thankful that we've got love in this home. But, somebody here is kind of holding a grudge with you. It's like, well, there's a choice between two, and there's this drama, and there's somebody here that really wants to get the upper hand. They want it to pop off. There's a hard lesson learned here for someone about hard work as well. But this is a lesson in life that, someone has to learn about work, the value of a dollar. Here, it's like learn your lesson and drop it. Let it go. Focus on your own paper. Focus on moving forward. We need to focus on putting money in your pocket. But it's like it's kind of just reinforcing, teaching good morals and values in your children. Somebody here could be asking to go to work with their father. Can I go to work with dad? Can I go to work with whoever? It's like there's somebody here that looks up to their parents, perhaps. There's a lesson here, though, that has to be learned. Things have to change. Like, no matter, they could go there, they could pop this off and try to get the upper hand. It's not going to change anything. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Shit happens. Learn your lesson. Take this L, okay? It's over. There's nothing left to do but put hard work and persevere forward. Some of this could have been over a car. It's like, if you want a nice car, go out and work for it. Work hard. People who drive those kind of cars, they old men. You want to know why they old men? Because they worked their whole fucking life to afford that car. If this is about a vehicle. But somebody here is going to learn the value of a dollar. And I feel like if this is in regards to a vehicle or some shit, that this person's learned a hard lesson on, that there's beat. That thing dead. It's never coming back. Somebody's being encouraged to do some work on themselves. Just keep it pushing, stay positive. There is a kid here that's probably going to run off at the mouth and say that, man, you've changed. You're not the same person you used to be. You used to go after it, You used to. I'm going to go get my dad. I think somebody does want to go work with their dad. Or this lying and stealing and cheating and stuff and crying and hanging out with the party people. Crying to mama. Somebody here is being sneaky about something toxic, maybe a drug or something. The reason this person don't feel good because they party. Or somebody here's mourning, they're mourning something, that they're hiding something, their involvement in the story, Yeah, this is on the road to recovery, just move forward, man. If you, everything you do anymore gets posted in the public eye, You're on camera. Surprise, you're on camera, Things are going to change. But if you want people to, this is going to be on camera. Everything is posted for everybody anymore. It's like, consider your reputation. Consider your reputation here. It's with your employer, in the future when you're older. This person's got a big wake-up call, too, when it comes to them getting a job, keeping a job. Yeah, huge financial disaster. Rape is in reverse. I think somebody here possibly could have got raped on a vehicle. I mean, not raped in a vehicle, but raped on one, you know. Somebody could have took their car to the shop too, and they like, well, can we fix it? And it's like, no, baby, no. There ain't no fixing that. Somebody here could be in for a huge shock when they learn that other people were fucked out of cars out of this place of business, this car dealership. You know, this is a huge financial disaster. Somebody here rapes in reverse. I mean, not really. They didn't really get raped. You know, I think there was plenty of warnings, especially warning lights as well. Scammer, schemer. Yeah, this person wants revenge. They mad. I'm gonna go on their account. And I'm gonna spread their business that you shouldn't do business with these people or whatever. Somebody here is gonna learn a hard lesson in earning $1. Somebody here could be taking the bus. Something's changed in their transportation. That's all I can say. It's definitely changed in their transportation. This person's got a lot of growing up to do. Somebody here is not being able to get on the same page with this person because they still want to lie and be dishonest and shit. You know, it's like you've got to be honest. It's the only way to get the upper hand in life. Drinking and a drug problem. What's going on with this? Somebody's friend group here. I don't know if they wrecked a damn car or what they did, but something's on camera here about drinking and drugs. And somebody here is in for a surprise. Promise me you won't tell nobody. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if they borrowed their parents' car or what they did. Something about work in the car as well. This could be, you know, something getting taken out of the car. Promise me you won't tell nobody. I don't know. Something like that. Something like that, man. There's a couple different scenarios going on there. I think it could all be true in one way or another on the road to recovery. Somebody here might need to go to a recovery house, you know. Lying about some little addiction that we got going on here. You know, we got to change your entire friend group. You're going to have to work at becoming a respectable person. You may need to go, somebody here, I feel like we've got drug addicts here as well. Somebody's been lying for a while, acting like they all cool and living a dream. No. You really want to get on the same page with this person, so you're going to have to be, it's going to take work, you know, real work, real effort. And it may require this person to go away for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of false accusations and somebody's constantly lying. And I think there's a drug issue here. Definitely some type of, you know, outsider, you know, crying over spilled milk on these people, you know. And it's something, somebody here is recalling something. I think this person has looked into something about how people move a certain way. I think somebody's spending too much time alone. You know, over the long haul, I just think somebody here is going to be shocked when, you know, there is some type of threat of jail. You know, you keep living, you keep moving this way. There's a threat of jail. There's a threat of going to a facility that you will be very restricted in. Yeah. On this cycle, I do see it, you know. There's somebody here is the subject of gossip and, yeah, kind of spreading business here. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. I didn't mean to have so much silence in your reading. But I gave you all I could, honey. I gave you all I could. We're just dealing with a difficult child here. You know, dealing with a difficult child here. You know that somebody here is old enough to know about life's lessons and how long it takes to do stuff, you know, and what these kids don't realize is that you can see right through them. You can see right through them. You know, mom and dad we're not no dummy, you know, but I have somebody here putting a foot down. It's like, I can see right through you. You know, I mean, how old do you think we are? You think we was born yesterday? Yeah. At any rate, I would resist the urge to say I told you so, if that matters, or if it doesn't. But yeah, somebody's creating more obstacles for themselves than necessary in their finances. It's something to do with a vehicle. But there's something here is going to be challenging. You know, they're creating more obstacles for themselves than need be, you know. I feel like there's a mother energy here that it's like, I love you, but like, you know, what do you want us to do to help you? You know, what do you want us to do? And this person's just very bitter. They're very scorned. They're very scorned. They want revenge. I want to go after these people. You know, they're crying over spilled milk. This is somebody's kind of entitled. And, you know, there's something here about being the subject of gossip. Somebody here could be, you know, being a little bit petty or something. But it's kids. It's kids being kids, you know. Yeah, this person's all up in their head. This is the worst day of my life, you know. You and I both know that no, there's much more worse days than this, honey. Much more worse days than this. You need to be praising Jesus that things weren't worse than what they could have been. Yeah, you know, you got many more blessings and opportunities around the corner for you. But somebody here does need to learn the meaning of hard work and the meaning of a dollar. But there's some stuff here that this person has not told you about drugs. This person's really going to delay them. They're going to make their life harder than need be if they keep abusing drugs. You know, toxic substances that they think that don't nobody know about. It's like, fool, how old do you think I am, the emperor? How old do you think I am? You think I wasn't out here riding around in cars doing the same shit you doing? Something about the kind of car this person wants. They want some type of fancy ass car or some shit. And it's like, old people drive that car. You want to know why? Because they work their whole fucking lives to get to that status. I got somebody here just waiting to go, I don't know, they waiting to graduate school or waiting, I can't wait to get out of here. Okay, all right. I hope it helps you, Pisces. Take care.